Hello, this is Dr. Don White, and this podcast provides an overview of how to use the optional Microsoft Word merge file that is part of the Illinois Association of School Administrators Senate Bill 7 Performance Rankings file. This is optional in that it is not required as part of the law, but it does allow the district to create a letter for each teacher to verify the credentials that you've entered into the program. When the data is entered properly in the Excel file, you can create one letter per teacher that displays the teacher's current and other eligible positions, as well as their credentials and their evaluation ratings. The program calculates the appropriate group for each teacher. That will also be displayed on the letter. The letter can then be printed and sent to the teacher for verification to make sure that the information you are using to make decisions is accurate. An important note before we move forward. The Microsoft Word merge file works best when the Excel file is not open. However, we need to use the Excel file to find the link to download the letter. So I have the Excel file open on my screen now. I scroll on the disclaimers and directions page to the bottom, and at the bottom, as part of the directions, in step number 13, there is a link to the Senate Bill 7 notification letter. In this case, it happens to be the 2019-20 letter. So I click on the link, and I get a message that says that this may contain viruses or otherwise, so be careful. It's fine. I've tested this. It should be safe. And then you click OK to open the letter. It is very possible that you will not see the letter or a dialog box that leads you to the letter open on your screen. As you can see on my screen, it looks like my computer is frozen. What's actually happened is the window that I need to access is behind the Excel file. So to get to that, I can hold the Alt key down on my keyboard and hit the Tab key at the same time. And you'll notice that I can tab through the programs that are the windows that are open. And I find the one that is the Microsoft Word window. And when I open that, now I can see the message that says, opening this document will run the following SQL command. I do not want to say yes for this because the letter that you are downloading needed the merge fields in it, and it's connected to the file that actually sits on my computer, or the one you're seeing on your screen, the Excel file. So I'm going to say no, and then it opens up the Microsoft Word file. I need to save this to my computer, so I'm going to go to Save As. Going to browse and find the appropriate location to save this. I like to save it in the same folder, and I'm going to list this or just label this as sample and save. Now, as I said earlier, we do not want the Excel file open at the same time that we have this Microsoft Word file open. So I'm going to go through the process of closing both Microsoft Word and Excel, and then I'm going to reopen just the Word document and walk you through the process of completing the merge process. I want to go back to Word, so I'm going to go back to Microsoft Word and open just the Senate Bill 7 notification letter that I saved to my computer. In this case, it's the one called Sample. And now the next step is to merge this with the Excel file that I've been using to enter the teacher data. So I go to Mailings, select Recipients, use an existing list, navigate to where the Excel file is located. It happens to be this one. Open this file. You may get a message that says OLEDB database files. Just click OK. And now I need to find the Merge Data worksheet. It's very important that you select the Merge Data worksheet and not another worksheet, or it will not work correctly. Click OK. It may take a second to merge the data. I can preview the results, and you can see that I have a letter for each teacher. If I were to print this now, it would print out individual letters for both the teacher's current position and each other eligible position. So if you've entered a teacher for their current position, and let's say they have 4 other eligible positions, that teacher would receive 5 letters. we can print only one letter if we filter this. To do that, we click on Edit Recipient List, and it may take a few seconds to populate this window. I'm going to expand this window just so that we can see a little bit better each of the fields at the top. And now what I need to do is filter to just the currently employed and current positions. You'll notice that it's showing the other eligible position for each teacher, and that's why it's printing multiple letters for each teacher. What I want to do is select currently employed so that the no longer employed employees, we don't need to print their letter, of course, and position type is just current position. Once that's done, I select OK, and now I will only have one letter for each teacher. And you will notice that I move to the second teacher in the list. You'll notice that we have this teacher's information. Their current position is position 16, and the other eligible position happens to be 82 for this employee. It also has their license endorsements and the employee's evaluation rating dates and the evaluation ratings, along with their final group placement. The last thing to do is to print this letter if I'd like to send it to the teacher. To do that, it's Finish and Merge, Print Documents, All, or I could select just the current record if I chose to. I'm going to select All, click OK. I'm not connected to any printers at this point, so I'm just going to select Adobe PDF and click OK, and I can save this to my computer, or if I was connected to a printer, I could select that printer and it would print out all of the letters. That's an overview of how to use the optional Senate Bill 7 notification letter and how to complete the Microsoft Word merge process. Thank you.